Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you're here today. This is going to be a super fun podcast episode because it's a Q&A episode. So if you look down in the show notes, you will see a link you can click to send me questions or tell me success stories or whatever you want to share. I love getting those email messages. But anyway, there were 3 that I've been holding on to, and so I thought today would be the day. So here we go. First question was, how can I manifest more love in an existing relationship? And I'm so glad. Thank you for sending in that question, because recently I did a podcast episode on manifesting more love. But typically everyone focuses on new love, right? What if you've been in a marriage for 10 years and you just want to manifest a new cycle of love together? You don't want to manifest a new partner, but you would like your partnership to maybe be more passionate or maybe more together time if you guys are very busy and you're always off doing your own thing. So I have a few tips for you on that. First off, remember that what I just said, manifesting isn't always about something new. It can be deepening and nourishing what you already have, whether it's love, happiness, joy, good health, whatever. But for the purpose of answering this question, we're going to focus on love. So always focus on what you want more of, not what's lacking. Because if you've listened to my podcast for any amount of time, where you're putting energy is what you're attracting. It's not you being punished for anything. It's the universe matching your vibe. It's matching your energy. So if all you do is write a list of all the things that they're not doing, you're attracting more of that. The universe just going to match you. So instead, write what you want more of. Do you want more date nights? Do you want more of their time? Do you want to get to know them better? Because I myself am celebrating 19 years of marriage this year, so I get it. We get in these cycles where one of us switches jobs, or somebody has to move or whatever. And when you are in a long-term relationship, everyone is going to change and grow. You should. And that doesn't mean it has to break your relationship apart. So it is perfectly okay if what you want more of is to get to know them again, because it's really easy to slide into being roommates, right? So write out what you want more of. Do you want more physical touch? Do you want more talking? Do you want to make things together? Maybe you guys want to cook or garden or whatever. Whatever is your version of making your relationship stronger, make that list. And then you can come up with some affirmations to go with your list. Our relationship is growing stronger every day. Or maybe try, I am loved and cherished. Right? And then it's important that you show up energetically like it already exists. Usually a partnership, especially a long-term partnership, you're pretty good at reading the other person. If you start being more physically demonstrative, that is usually going to come right back at you. So if that is what you want, you initiate it, and you can start developing a new cycle of that part of your relationship again. Same thing would go if you want more date time. Maybe you suggest date night. Maybe you choose the movie, or maybe you ask your partner for a dinner date, right? You initiate, and you show up energetically like you already have it. And then if you guys actually discuss that you want to work together to make this part of your relationship work better, you guys can work on it together. Make a gratitude list. Tell each other, hey, high five. We went on date night 2 weeks in a row. What? Make it fun. Manifesting more love in an existing relationship does not mean your relationship is failing. It means that you care about your relationship, right? So come at it from not we're broken. Come at it from let's get even stronger, right? Do you feel the energy shift? All right, I hope that helps. Okay, question number 2. How do I keep the faith when my dream isn't manifested yet? This is a wonderful question because, man, some dreams are really big and it takes a lot of behind the scenes work for the universe to actually bring that to you. So you aren't doing it wrong. There's nothing like that. It's just that on a bigger dream, the more free wills that are involved, the more people who are involved in this, it's just going to take longer because it's all unfolding for your highest good, which means finding the right people to be involved. So don't give up. Also, how long it takes, it's not proof that it's never going to happen. And keep in mind, sometimes we get this dream in our head, but it might not be for our highest good, and we just can't see that yet. And so then as we work and we get closer and closer, different things, opportunities come in our path, and we take a detour, and then we realize, whoo, thank goodness I didn't manifest that dream because this is really my path, right? So try not to beat yourself or the universe up because something didn't appear yet. It's either still on the way or you know in your intuition when you have already kind of detoured and gone on a path that's going to bring you even more joy, right? So don't take time and make that be that, oh, it didn't work, or, oh, I'm not deserving, I can't do it. No, sometimes it's going to take longer, and sometimes there's something even better in store for you than that original dream. You might want to ask yourself, who am I becoming? Because, again, you want that dream to be in alignment with who you want to be. And sometimes when we set out on a big manifesting journey, we don't realize that that dream that we said we wanted, it would lead us to be somebody who we don't want to become, right? So keep that in mind as well. And then doubt is totally normal. You're so normal. We all, including myself, wake up sometimes and go, oh my gosh, I'll never get there. Why is this even happening? It's totally normal. We all do that. But just know that you won't stay in the dumps like that. You will bounce back. We all do. It's totally part of life. You can't know that you're having an awesome day if you never have a bad one, right? So cut yourself some slack. It's okay. Some days your faith isn't going to be as strong as others, and that is normal. Just don't live there, right? You can use different spiritual tools to get you out of a rut like that. Pull out your tarot cards or your oracle cards, or ask your angels and guides to give you a sign that you're still on the right path, right? That always works. They will always show you a sign when you need it. You just have to ask. All right. And then another thing that you can do if it helps is kind of reframe waiting and being patient as that your dream is just gestating, right? It takes a long time for big dreams to manifest. It does not mean that they're not going to. If you think about if you've ever gardened, or it's funny that I'm bringing this up because I got myself a bonsai kit and I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. And I planted my first little crop of seeds and all of them perked up. And I was like, wow, I'm really good at this. Well, they have now all died. So I'm bummed. But think about those seeds that you plant. There is movement before it ever pushes through the dirt. I was so excited when each one pushed up through the dirt, and I went, oh my gosh. So for a few days, roots were growing and I couldn't even see them yet, right? And your dream is just like that. So Something that you might do is work on an affirmation to help you. I trust in divine timing, or everything is unfolding for my highest good, or I am guided even while I'm waiting, right? Come up with something that really works for you that you can have at the drop of a hat, so that when you start doubting, you can pull out that affirmation. No, everything is unfolding for my highest good. And I promise you, it will shift your energy. All right. And finally, okay, third question. Oh, I love this question, and I get it often. It is, what does a manifesting coach do that I can't do myself? And the truth is, if you know, as far as my metaphysical manifesting coaching goes, many of my clients are wonderful tarot readers. They really are. And many of my clients are high-powered professionals. I have a couple lawyers. I have a nurse, a therapist. They are high-powered people, right? They are perfectly capable of manifesting. You don't have to have a coach. However, I can tell you from their feedback that having a coach is a huge benefit for helping you find blind spots, like little limiting beliefs that you go, oh, but I'll never be able to afford that. A good manifesting coach will go, hey, yes, you will. Yes, you will. Why wouldn't you? And as soon as you can break those limiting beliefs, you really power yourself up to being open that anything is possible. Also, a really good coach, if you're working with them for a period of time, can see patterns. I know my clients really well, and I can see the patterns when they have taken on too much and now we're not making any progress. So I take notes at every meeting. I come prepared to the meetings with my notes about ways that I think we can grow, and we're always working toward the energy of each month. So anyway, a coach can really take time to plot those things out to help you when you are so close to it because you're living your life, right? That it's sometimes hard to see those things, but an outside perspective can really help. Also, the structure helps immensely. I have a couple of clients who swear they would never get anything done if they didn't get their check-in email from me. And if accountability is what you need, a good manifesting coach can really help, because not only are we helping you to take aligned baby steps towards your dream, but we're also helping you to show up for yourself, because it's so easy for us to be busy and forget to take aligned action steps toward our dream, where we go, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, I forgot to meditate on this. Oh, I forgot that I was going to just check for jobs in this other area that is more toward my dream and where I want to go. So manifesting coach can really help with that structure as well. And then there's energy work where, cutting cords or past traumas or any of those things that can block the flow of energy. And I always meditate for all my clients before meetings. They get channeled readings that I write out for them. And having somebody in your corner who can give you that information from spirit guides, angels, everybody who's on your spirit team can be hugely helpful in giving you some insights that maybe you hadn't thought of. Maybe giving you some inspiration on a month when everything felt like a struggle. And that kind of leads me to the final thing, is encouragement. Because let me tell you, manifesting is a long-term journey. And a lot of times when we get in those doubts, it's so easy to just go, why am I pushing myself? It's so uncomfortable. I'm going to quit. And if you have a really good person in your corner, a good coach who's encouraging you and reminding you of how amazing your life is going to be when you achieve this dream, it becomes harder for you to quit. right? Think of it like a personal trainer for your spirit and for your dream. You would never go try out for the Olympics without a coach, right? Why would changing your life be any different? Because that's even more important than the Olympics. It's your life, right? So investing in yourself it's like the safest investment ever, because you're taking it with you. It will never leave you. And finally, I just thought I would share that I myself have paid for coaching many times because I believe it's important. When I was working to start Metaphysical Manifesting, I had always done tarot readings on the side while I was writing books, but I had never built it up into more of a coaching business. What I wanted was, I want to work with my clients long term instead of just giving them a reading and hoping that they can make it happen, right? And so when I realized this was what I was going to do, I did find a coach to help me launch my business, because I didn't know how to make a business. I didn't know, all of those things that you don't know, but there was my dream. Was I going to try and do it myself and hope for the best, or was I going to be serious and make it happen? And that's what I did. And it was a really intense 16 weeks, but it was worth every penny and every minute of my time, because, oh my gosh, I love my business. I love my clients. Oh, it was scary when I started, but I'm so grateful that I had a good coach in my corner who was helping me overcome all of these obstacles to really get my business up and running. So super well worth it. So anyway, if you've ever been curious about getting support for your manifesting path, I do have manifesting tune-ups that I do. They're video sessions, and it's kind of like, a little taste of what you might get as a client if you chose to have coaching. So it's very inexpensive and just a way for you to get a little bit of insight into where you're going. You'll fill out a little questionnaire for me about, what you want, what you think is holding you back, and that kind of stuff. And then we'll do the manifesting tune-up video, and you'll have it so that you can rewatch it whenever you need some inspiration, right? So something to think about. The link is in the show notes. Feel free to try it out. Again, it's very affordable, and right now it is on sale because it's summer, and that's when most people give up, because we're halfway through the year, and this is the time when that little voice in your head goes, well, maybe next year. No, we still have plenty of time left to make 2025 an amazing year. So don't give up on yourself. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for the amazing questions. And I hope that the answers helped you feel more empowered, inspired, and gave you a little insight. Remember that the vibration, the energy that you're putting off, the universe, I don't want to say it's always listening, because that sounds, kind of stalkery, but the universe is just energy, and it is just matching yours. So keep waking up going, oh my God, this is my life. I can't believe it. Be happy now, because when you do, you attract more things that are going to make you happy. And so anyway, thank you so much for being here, for listening, being part of my community. Be sure that you subscribe to the podcast or subscribe to my YouTube channel so we stay in touch. And if you have a success story or a question, feel free to click the link below, and I will do another Q&A podcast sometime down the road and get them answered for you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.